Welcome to the Rapid Fire YouTube channel for another ready-to-roll vehicle build. The Crusader III is one of those iconic British tanks of the Western Desert campaign with its characteristic Christie suspension. The tank arrived in time for the El Alamein battles. In the Monty V Rommel book, the Lightfoot game has a Crusader III in the 1st Armoured Division Orbats. A fast tank with a gun class of 3, it is a useful upgrade from the Crusader II, but you will still need to field this Crusader with care because of its light armour, a target class of 4. The inspiration for this model is the vehicle in the Tank Museum, Bovington. In common with many ready-to-roll vehicles, the hull is a single-piece resin casting with an integral base. A second resin casting provides the turret, with white metal parts providing the gun and the turret hatches. The first stage is to clean up the casting, rubbing the underside smooth with fine wet and dry paper with plenty of water to prevent the creation of harmful dusts. The base of the turret is also sanded in the same manner. After sanding, the resin parts are washed with warm water and a mild detergent to remove any mold release and dust that may have stuck to the model from the sanding. Once dry, the white metal parts are attached to the turret using superglue. The turret of this model is not glued in place until the end. This will ease the painting process due to the undercut of the turret. As I will be using predominantly acrylic paint, a primer is applied to give the acrylics a good base to adhere to. For this I have used the Ammo one-shot black primer. After the primer is fully cured, the base colour is applied. For this I chose wooden deck tan as it gives a nice light sand colour. The Crusader III is often shown with black disruptive camouflage. A pure black would be too stark for a 20mm model. NATO black is a very dark grey, giving a more pleasing finish than a true black would. The tyres on the road wheels are painted in rubber black. The tracks are given a coat of dark tracks from the Ammo range of paints. British tanks, including the reference vehicle in the Tank Museum, have tactical markings on the side of the turret and on the front and rear of the hull. But as we can see from these photographs of Crusaders in North Africa and Tunisia, they appear not to have been applied, therefore this step is optional. The markings on the turret sides were a hollow geometric shape that denoted the squadron, while the colour signifies the regiment. On the hull front and rear, a red square with a number in white is often applied. The number shows which regiment the vehicle belongs to. In the Lightfoot scenario, the Crusaders are in A squadron, so they should have a red triangle on the turret. The example shown here, with a blue triangle on the turret and a white 53 on the hull, is a tank of the A squadron of the junior regiment. The model was given a coat of gloss acrylic varnish to protect the paint and to help capillary action of the enamel wash. A dark brown wash was applied, with any excess wiped away with a cotton bud dipped in odourless thinners. The weathering was done in 2 steps. First, pigments were applied. This was a mix of North African dust and airfield dust. The second step uses the Tamiya Master Weathering Set A. The sand pastel is applied to the raised edges around the vehicle. To seal the weathering, the model is given a coat of matte acrylic varnish. The final step for the model is to paint the base to match the terrain. The area between the hull and the base can be painted in dark brown or black. The tank commander figure is from Britannia Miniatures. The first step in painting the figure is a coat of white acrylic primer, followed by a matte white overcoat. Next, the flesh areas are painted with a pale skin tone. Once this is dried, contrast paints are used to provide a wash, in this case dark oak flesh. The tunic was painted dark sand. We can then go back over and highlight parts of the face and the hands using the original light skin tone. The beret was painted NATO black. The microphone and the goggles were painted in dark German grey. Dark brown paint was used for the hair. Khaki was used for the belt. After this, a gloss varnish coat is applied. A wash of thinned Agfax Earthshade is applied over the model. The final stage for the figure is to apply matte varnish. To secure the figure, a small hole is drilled in the base of the figure and one in the turret. A metal rod is then used to pin the figure in place. This model is now ready for the table. Ready-to-roll vehicles, rapid-fire scenario books and rapid-fire reloaded rules are available from the Rapid Fire website.
And don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. And why not follow us on our Facebook page and become part of the Rapid Fire community? The Facebook page has regular content updates,